位乡亲、各位朋友，大家好，大家好，我是美国洛杉矶千之峰电视平台。现在您收看的节目是 TWTV Living 这个台，这是美国生活台。今天很高兴的邀请到2位贵宾来跟各位谈一下，即将在11月2号就有一个提案的投票。这个投票我们也可以称它是公众投票，简称公投啊。这个公投的目的呢，是要决定加州这个地方是不是让大麻可以合法化的拥有。所谓合法化拥有，就是年满21岁以上，你就可以拥有合法的大麻。同时呢，在你家可以种大麻哦，可以种25平方英尺的大麻，而且可以公开的在家里的范围内，你可以抽大麻，可以开个大麻趴啊。这个假如通过的话啊，假如您千辛万苦的带着小孩子来到美国这边来留洋过来这边定居，但发现这边是一个大麻的乐园，你会愿意吗？所以今天我们很高兴邀请到2位贵宾，在我右手边的这位是 Alice， 你好。
大家好。
Alice 她本身是以前是美国这个 Marine 海军陆战队的队员现在她是从空军退役下来，是空军的退役军人。那现在呢，她一直在航空业服务，她对这个大麻合法化这个议题呢也非常热忱热忱的反对不是热忱的赞成。OK， 在她右边的是我们 Kevin。Hi Kevin，how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Kevin 是个 Cambodian American 他不会讲我们的华语所以我等待会儿他用英文来讲我邀请他呢，因为他在高中的时候他也抽过这个大麻，他也有非常深刻的经验，所以今天也邀请他到节目来跟各位讨论一下。我们今天讨论的这个目的呢，也是希望大家11月2号，假如你是合格的登记选民，请你踊跃的投票，去对大麻合法化这个议题发表你的看法。我个人是希望您能够拒绝它，让它合法这是我的既定立场以下我们就要告诉你为什么我会有这种看法OK. First, I want to ask Kevin. So you have the experience to have the weed before. You talk to me in high school, right? Can you talk some about experience to our audience?
Yes. My experience with the weed, with the marijuana wasn't just only through high school. It was basically in the end of middle school through throughout high school and a little bit after. It wasn't always through peer pressure. I got in. It was because of a lot of friends, a lot of people who are doing it.
Okay, wait a minute. So your friend and you, when you have that weed, do you enjoy it to have it?
In the beginning, I was always against smoking, not just weed. I was against smoking cigarettes or anything. But in time, I kind of caved in. You know, we're all human. It was my weakness. I caved in and I started smoking. From then on, I was smoking for, every day, couple times a day, for a few years.
Wow. So you enjoy it, right?
I
enjoy
did.
Having it.
Yes, I did. It was kind of getting away from whatever you're in. It's like daydreaming all day or something.
Okay. So what kind of side effect did you have?
Those multiple, usually is hallucinating. First couple of times I tried it, you don't feel it right away, but then when it hits you, when you start to hallucinate, you don't notice. You don't notice anything that's going on.
No, nothing?
No, you don't notice.
You don't notice?
But it's kind of like if nothing happened and you're just going through.
Then what happened if you are driving?
Well, my experience when I was driving and I was under the influence, like for me, I was just concentrating on driving, going from one place to another, and I kind of just ignored everything else. ignore traffic lights and stop signs and
What? Ignore the traffic lights?
Yes.
Gosh, how about the red light?
Yeah.
It's beautiful and go through?
Yeah. Yes.
Gosh.
It's not at the time you don't realize what you just did until moments after or until somebody points it out.
Oh, man.
For me, I didn't notice until I blew through multiple stop signs, and then my friend pointed out, and we just laughed about it and just kept going. Another thing of smoking weed is you get hot really fast. You get really hungry, and there's like usually for me, my first couple of times, I had really bad, massive headaches, and you also get a lot of throat pain. What they would call like cotton mouth, like where you feel really dry. Yeah, I would get that multiple times until after a while, after a long time smoking weed, I got used to it and I didn't feel it anymore.
Wow. Okay. So 各位乡亲、各位朋友哈，刚 Kevin 告诉我们他抽了大麻各种反应哈。那我们现在请教 Alice 啊 ，Alice，你听了刚刚他讲那么多这个 side effect 哈，我相信这也是你想要极力带领大家去投反对票的原因啊。那可以跟大家来讲一下，您为什么要去鼓励大家去投这个反对票
？OK， 首先这个大麻一旦抽了会上瘾，这个对大家的这个脑细胞的成长有害，短期内不会看到有害，长期是对那个脑细胞是有害的。
是，
尤其这些年轻人那个抽的话，那个对他们的成长不太好。
是，
而且呢，这个提案呢也包括了，如果通过，它准每一家都可以种。美国政府加州政府是认为这样子可以提高他们的税在这个大麻上。但是你每个家庭去种的话，不太可能政府一个个去查哪一些家有种，哪些家没有种。而且这个种大麻其实对土地并不是那么适合，是有那个地质的等于 soil pollution。而且呢，万一这些家庭有低于21岁的小朋友，他们也就能轻而易举的接触到。
是，那我请问你啊，我们通常讲酒测啊，我们就是喝酒开车，警察有一套方法来防止我们来检查我们到底有没有喝酒，有个酒的检测的一个 standard 在那边啊。抽大麻刚才讲的 Kevin 讲的这个 side effect， 那警察如何来看到你到底有没有抽过大麻？他有没有一个标准在这边？
至于这个，我暂时还不清楚他们有没有这种测试大麻的仪器。不过他们通常可以闻得到而且他做基本的那种 sobriety test， 就是叫你指眼睛做一些动作就看你会不会不知所措，做的对不对，就可以知道你是不是。
Okay, Kevin, after you have the weed, can you point with the nose, eye, ear?
You could. Well,
you could.
If I was under the influence now, usually you would concentrate to whatever your attention is pointed to. If you're not under the influence of weed, you could pay attention to multiple things. When it feels like when you're on weed, you're temporarily, how would you say, like handicapped
really?
with everything else but just one thing.
Just one?
Yeah, because
wow.
like my experience of driving, you're just concentrating on one thing. You can't. It's really hard to get your attention to focus on at least 2 things at once. For me, I have tried that a couple times, but when under the influence is a lot of authority, like policemen would know if you are or not, because of the really bad odor.
气味不好。
And your eyes turn red.
eyes turn red.
Yeah. Another thing is because of what the weed smells like, you could smell it from your breath too. Especially when you talk. The odor is a lot. To me, I say it's a lot much worse than cigarettes. So anybody who doesn't like cigarettes, I mean, you wouldn't be able to stand this.
Got it. OK。这个加州第19号提案大麻合法化这个提案，为什么会有这提案？是不是因为抽的人太多，然后监狱人满为患，想要减少监狱的人，或者是说这样子大麻合法化可以抽很多税啊？你刚才提到税的问题啊。所以变成说，像大麻合法化，监狱的人就大量减少，当然加州的这个在监狱方面的这个支出就不会那么多啊。那这样看起来，抽大麻是不是在加州已经很泛滥了？
在加州抽大麻其实已经很泛滥了，因为大麻比烟酒还容易买得到。
你这句话真的吗？Kevin。She said， 你告诉他好吗 ？She said it's very easy to get weed in the campus. Is that correct?
Oh, yes.
Remember you mentioned?
Yes.
Okay, can you talk something about that?
When I was in high school, before I ever thought about purchasing, there it is easy. Almost everybody that looks suspicious basically has it. On the route from school to home, or from school back home, I could get weed almost in any corner, almost anywhere where I was growing up. Everybody was basically selling it. To them, it's not too big a deal. But it is a big deal because of what the effects are. To them, selling weed is just a quick, easy way for them to make money, but they wouldn't use it themselves, or they wouldn't give it to their own little brother or sister, but they're out to sell it to you and get you addicted to it. That way they make money. But to me, I never saw it that way. I was just like, I could, anytime if I ever ran out of weed when I was in high school, I always looked at it like I could just go on the street and just buy some with whatever I have. Some dealers before, like if you haven't tried it before, they would give you free. They would give it to you for free just to let you try it.
Free?
Yes.
How many? 1 ounce or half ounce?
No, they might give you
one
like
piece?
Like a little joint, or some, like I was lucky enough where they gave me like 1 ounce worth. Where it's worth $20.
Wow.
Or half an ounce. You could. An ounce, you could really smoke a lot. Sometimes when I was in high school, people that would have some would also offer just to smoke with you, just because smoking weed is not like cigarettes where it's enjoyable by yourself. It's a lot more different, and people like to do stupid things, so they like to smoke with friends. So it was also a lot easier to get it because a lot of times you could get it for free. Going through high school, I think my whole high school year, I probably got it for free most of the time. Maybe like more than 90% of the time.
Gosh.
From people asking me.
OK， 好，各位乡亲各位朋友，我们马上回来，还有更多的内幕劲爆要出来哈，我们马上回来。